Habitat Acquisition Trust is a nonprofit society dedicated to the conservation of significant habitats in the Capital Regional District and the Southern Gulf Islands. This is our 10th anniversary. Since 1996, we've been doing our work in the region, starting with the acquisition of Iam Creek in Souk, and now the Matson Conservation Area here in Esquimalt. We started off thinking that we would spend a lot of our efforts in land acquisition, but as everybody knows, land prices are skyrocketing, and so we've decided to switch our focus to working with landowners to protect the habitat that remains, because in 10 or 20 years, it might all be gone.
One of the really interesting things about this structure is that it is designed to allow light to filter through to the meadow below. So whatever is growing underneath, the flowers, the moss species, everything has a capacity to grow from light and also from water.
Because we only have about 1 to 5% of these Garry Oak ecosystems left in the area, which defines this place, makes it unique, we want to make sure that the pieces that we still have left are protected into the future. And so what we're trying to do is provide municipalities with the right kind of tools, like understanding how official community plans can be used to protect important habitats like this.
What I really love about Garry Oak is the wonderful interaction between people and the area, that's been something that's dated back thousands and thousands of years, beginning with First Nations people who used the area and cultivated some of the species such as camas, which they used as a food staple.
We have craggy ancient trees that can be 500 years old, and we have a very, very high amount of biodiversity in this area. And being a naturalist, that's very exciting for me because I see things here that I've never seen in my life.
I just find that they have a really good feeling to them. It's wonderful to be in the area, to see the flowers, and just to relax in the sunshine.
The management plan describes how we're going to manage this area into the future. It includes a restoration strategy that deals with different areas of the conservation area in different ways. One of the weeds that's invading the Matson Conservation Area is called Daphne. It's a beautiful plant. Most people think that it's a native, but in fact, this plant is probably going to be much worse than broom in our region in terms of spreading through natural ecosystems and outcompeting the native vegetation. So we hope that the landowners that live adjacent to significant natural areas will take this plant out before it gets out of control.
We're holding a speaker series over May and June on the Matson lands, and what we're going to be doing is bringing in naturalists and wildlife photographers and people who can talk a little bit about the area and then also some of the special features.